Welcome back to the Forensic Detailing channel, guys. Great to see you. Just going to do like a live video. It's the end of day one of me kind of cleaning this 911 991 GT3 RS, which has got to be the nicest car that's ever been in my garage. What an amazing car, like amazing. It's been really excited today. Like everything I'm doing, I'm excited about. You know, you really want to go the extra mile and get this car really, really nice. And just do your best, don't you? But you want to be careful as well. You got to be careful. It's no different to another car, but you just got to be a little bit careful with everything. In the main video, I'll probably mention it. Some things spring to mind for me, like these anodized, whatever they're called, wheel nuts. You know, these single point wheel hub things. And the inner surface of those brake discs, they can go white and horrible if you use too strong chemicals. So we just use mild kind of citrus to clean the wheels, so we don't haze all of that sort of stuff up. Got to be very careful with the plastics, obviously, because anything, if you damage something on a normal car, a bit of trim or something, it's not expensive, but if you damage a bit of trim on a GT3 RS, it's going to be expensive, isn't it? So you just want to be really careful, and that's where all these high quality detailing chems come into their own, really. And you want to be using stuff that you know is safe, so washing it with safe chemicals. We use the touchless as a pre-wash. We use the gentle foam, snow foam as a contact wash. We use the spritzer AP citrus, you know, on the wheels and stuff, and on the bugs. So all the wash chemicals have been very, very mild. What else? Even when you're dressing stuff, I went for the Auto Glim product to dress all of these plastics. And look, you know, because you know, look at the finish. Look at the finish. Oh, okay, that's nothing to do with that. But look at it. There's no like patches or anything like that on there. It's just really, really nice. So yeah, same with this piece here. You know, you don't want to see all like little marks and things when you're finishing it out, you know, putting dressings on stuff. You want it to just be really, really good. So you want to go to all your chemicals that you know are going to work, and everything, you know, you want to just be a little bit careful with. When you're inside the car, you know, your weight can damage cars. How do I know? Because I've done it before, especially, you know, when you carry as much muscle as I do and you've got the barrel chest and, you know, the big biceps. Seriously, with my weight, just being, you know, fat and overweight, if you go and put your knee right in the middle of that thing and it's leather, I know it's Alcantara, you can sometimes stretch the leather or damage the seat occupancy sensor in cars and stuff like that. I know because I've done it. I've made all these mistakes. Your nails can dig into leather and scratch leather and put marks into things. You use the wrong brush on the wrong surface in here, you know. If you go and get like a heavy duty nail scrubbing brush and scrub out these channels with that to get it really clean, you've got to scratch the hell out of that plastic carbon fibre effect thing, you know, or it's probably carbon fibre with some sort of clear coat or gel coat or whatever on there, but you're going to scratch it. It's all those little bits, you know, when you're getting out of the car. Be really careful when you shift and transfer your weight over, and because I've damaged my M4 before from doing that, from like putting my elbow in here and like pulling on it too much where it's leather to leather and there's a seam, you know. All the little things you can damage when you're doing it. It's quite a, you know, it's quite something you have to just be careful of, and that's always been in my mind. I'd rather leave some dirt somewhere than get that dirt but cause some damage. You know, that's going back to the chemical thing. But that's like the approach. I've tried to clean everywhere, and now all of the hard work is done. I've got the car tomorrow again. So tomorrow, all I need to do is, I've already given these just a light little brush and wipe with an Alcantara cleaner. I shouldn't really be touching them. I wanted all the fabric to go the same way. If you go that way, it changes. But I'll do a final brush with these to get the finish consistent. All I'm going to do tomorrow, I could carry on now and get this done, but I'm going to do it tomorrow, is clean this leather Just do a very light extraction on this. I don't want to soak it out. I just want to spritz a tiny bit of fabric cleaner on there. Just work it gently with a soft brush and then just suck that up. Because I don't think it's that dirty or greasy. I've given that a little spritz and a little gentle wipe down, and then just go over it with a waffle towel to just pick that up. It doesn't feel greasy or whatever. There's a bit of wear on this. I'm not sure how old this car is. I think it's about, what, it must be, I don't know. What year is this car? 15 plate, something like that? Don't know. Yeah, incredible car. Incredible build quality in here. Like, the owner Chaz brought it round last night. And I came back and I just sat in the cockpit of the car for like an hour, just like looking at it, just staring, just like picturing myself, you know, driving around a racing track or something, just daydreaming. The build quality of this car is so good. Like, Martin introduced me from Fresh Layers to his 981 Cayman GT4, which is the Cayman equivalent of this car, isn't it? The 981 is the Cayman equivalent of the 991. And it's sort of, it's got that epic build quality, but this is just a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger and more spacious in here. It's just so nice. It really is. Everything feels high quality. Like all the door cards. It's just, everything feels so good and sturdy and robust and just high quality. It's another level. It's like a little step up, even from my M4 CS, which was pretty good inside. You know, pretty good, pretty similar actually, if you think about it. It had the Alcantara wheel, the leather dash, it had all that Alcantara headlining, nice seats, but it just wasn't quite as solid as all this Porsche stuff. I mean, the seats in this are on another level compared to my M4. These are real amazing seats actually, really nice. Yeah, just so lightweight and so thin, just so good looking with all the carbon fibre in there. And I love the orange like theme. You've got like the orange seat belt. I haven't cleaned that actually, but I'll do a few little cleaning jobs on the inside. Doesn't really need much, does it? You can probably tell. I love all the black and orange contrast and the orange stitching, the way you can order it to your specification and get like the orange stitching, orange belt, orange bar on the inside, orange there, orange door pullers, you know, puller cables. I don't know if you need those, if you really need to save that much weight, but I had sort of similar concepts with my M4. It had like the nylon handles rather than a door handle, you know, for weight saving. Yeah, love it. And I love this, I think it's lava green, green, lava orange. I love this colour. I'm even trying to close the door properly. There we go. I love the colour as well. Just like, I think it's an aggressive performance car, and I think it just, and a sort of standout colour just gives it another dimension as well. And this like kind of orange just lets you know that it's like when you see like a bumblebee and it's got like yellow on it, you know it's going to sting you. So it's like the bumblebee kind of effect with the orange. Love the carbon ceramic brakes, so easy to maintain, aren't they? The brake discs will carry on looking mint for their whole life, really. You get a lot less brake dust and stuff. Massive, great big wheels on it. Like these real vents there, they've all been dressed out as well with the Autoglym product. So this has got PPF all over it. This bonnet had the PPF done somewhere else. Fresh Layers didn't do this. It's been all around Europe and it's had bug splatter all over it. The bug splatter has etched the PPF, but I'm going to take it over to Mike and he's going to see if he can heat the PPF up carefully and see if he can take out the etching. I can't polish out the etching. It won't buff out, if you like. It's too aggressive, like it's too deep. So hopefully a bit of heat can do that. But at the end of the day, the PPF is doing its job. The PPF is stopping the paint getting damaged. So worst case scenario is no, it doesn't come out, but it doesn't matter. It's doing its job, and just leave it on there for its shelf life, and then later on, the PPF will come off and you can renew it or whatever. But the main point is the paint underneath is good. And on a car like this, PPF, sorry, I'm breathing, still got a bit of a cough. PPF, very important. I mean, that bonnet there is carbon fibre. Well, a bit like my M4 CS as well. It's a lot. That M4 CS was a good car, man. Wasn't as good as this, but it wasn't bad. If you have to have that resprayed, you'll pay like Porsche tax for that. If it was a normal bonnet that size off some other car, like a Ford Focus or something, you take it down to the body shop, get them to colour match it, whatever. You know, give them 300 or 400 quid, you know, do a decent job. You take that down there and it'd be like 2.5, 3, 4 grand or whatever it costs because it's a Porsche and it's carbon fibre or whatever. You'll pay the tax. So the point is to have the PPF on a car like this is well worth doing, actually. Well worth doing. An incredible car. Incredible car. Love it. Love the look of it. Everything about it is just amazing. It's just amazing. So nice though. I wouldn't ever go out in my garage if I had one of these. I'd just sit here, just be happy. This would be my universe. Like in here, I could do little laps of the car and go and like sniff bits of it. I could do that for an eternity. Yeah, really, really nice. So I'm finished for the day. I've done all, these are just the jobs I had to work through after it was washed, get the tar spots off it, seal the glass, seal the trim, you know, cover up, you know, get something on the trim, dress the tyres, decarbonise the exhaust, get the stickers off, just go over it with a ceramic detail spray. No paint correction, which is great. I've done the outside glass, I've got to do the inside windshield, and what I'm going to do, I don't know, this is something I want to get your opinion on. Something I want to get your opinion on. So it's all nice and clean in here now, vacuumed out, and all the gaps are done and everything's wiped down. It's all good. This seat looks like it's barely ever been sat on to me. And same with the floor in there. It's just like there's no wear or anything like that. So it's been vacuumed and it's fine. The driver's seat's obviously, you know, used all the time. Every mile that's done on the car, the driver's seat's in use. I'm thinking it would be pointless to extract on this. Even though I'm not going to do a heavy extraction, I'm not going to soak this Alcantara out. But I do want to clean that driver's seat, but I just think it's pointless to do it on that seat because it's just putting it through a process that it doesn't need to go through really. So I think I would just put a tiny bit of cleaner on a brush, work it over the surface and just wipe it, which is kind of what I've done. Yeah, so I think that's correct. And it's maybe not a case of correct, maybe just a case of whatever you want to do. And it's not laziness, I've got so much time tomorrow, but I just think it would be overkill to extract that seat. Under there, that's all been dressed with the DIY interior ceramic because I just thought it would be a bit more durable. The window's been, the front glass has been Glaco Ultra'd, which is good. I won't touch that until tomorrow. The whole car has been Geon ceramic detailed, which is good. Yeah, and I'll give it back to Chaz tomorrow. Such an amazing car. It's so amazing. The problem is you want to keep it amazing, like you just want to keep it amazing. I had this with my M4. Actually, I didn't. I got through that barrier with my M4 and I just drove the hell out of it. But it kind of hurt me to do it because it was such a nice car. But this is something, you buy one of these to drive it, don't you? You buy one to drive it. I think if you really want to just look at it, get a really high quality die cast one and put it on your shelf and look at it and keep that mint. And just in your mind say, I bought this car to be a weapon. I bought this car to drive it and experience it. And try your hardest not to be precious about it. How do you go about doing that? Because it's such a beautiful thing, isn't it? It's like, it's probably like the dream, isn't it? Imagine having that in your garage. It's like the dream. It's so nice. It's so special. I don't want to go back in the house. Yeah, lovely. Such a special thing. And I love cleaning a car like this, detailing it, whatever you want to call it. I'd call this cleaning maybe, because that's most of the stuff I've done, cleaning and dressing really. I love doing it because you get to experience the car. You get to sort of feel the quality of it, feel all the components, how it all kind of works and it's all put together, and you really get a good gauge for what cars are good quality when you detail them. And this is one of the highest quality cars I think I've ever detailed. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, really nice. So there we go, guys. That is the 991 GT3 RS in lava orange, ceramic carbon brakes. I think they all come with those seats, don't they? If it's an RS, don't know. But just an incredible car. What do you think? Put your thoughts in the comments. Would you like to have one of these in your garage? I bet you would. Look at that. Doesn't quite pick it up because the camera lens is all like on wide angle, you know, so it's all a bit distorted. But that car is so nice to look at. It is really good. When you drive behind it, you can't help but look at it and think, I want one. I want one. One day. If I get the kidney, I'll sell the kidney. I can make it. Okay, over and out, guys. Take care.